Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. So today we are going to see how to create a very simple caustic path for your rendering and how to composite it in Photoshop or After Effects. For this tutorial, I created a crystal scene that you can of course find on my Patreon with the caustic path and a setup already ready for you. Okay, let's start now. Okay, so I'm on my crystal quartz scene. You can see here the render I have. And as you can see, there is no caustic in this render. So I'm going to move the camera and we can see here the position of the light that I use, and what we are going to do is to recreate another light. Therefore a Vray light, and I'm going to position it in the same place as my base light. Like that. Align rotation. Okay, great. Now in the parameter I select target. Directional 0.99. I set the preview to always. Okay, now I will select the target and position the light roughly on the position of my crystal while remaining aligned with the sunlight. And now what I'm going to do is to go to light and select Vray light 2. I will not hide the tree because it bothers me and it's useless for the caustics. I can now move like a camera to try to center the square shape on all of my crystal. I advance my light a bit because it seemed too far to me. It's good like this. I now return to the light. Okay, better like that. I can hide the floor and the wall to focus on the crystals. Okay, like this. And now what I'm going to do is just adjust the size of the light to be as close as possible to the shape of the crystals. Great. I'm really not bad like that. I can now reactivate the wall and the floor because they will receive caustics. Disable the stage light because we will only keep the caustic light. I'm going to go to the light option. Disable affect diffuse, affect specular and reflection. And it's good for the caustic light. We will now go to the rendering option. Note that Vray GPU does not accept caustics, so I will switch to Vray 5. Go to the GI tab, caustics, activate the caustics, and generally there are no need to touch anything on the parameter. And to adjust the subdivision of the caustics, just go to Vray properties. Caustic subdivision. Here we can see 1500 and we can go up to 10,000 for the final rendering. But of course for the test we will return to the base value because that will take too much time in high subdivision. I close the windows. I go back to the rendering option and I'm careful to pass to bucket because it doesn't work in progressive mode. Now everything is good. I only have to start the rendering. And you can see that the caustic render looks pretty good. I let him calculate a little, but no need to go to the end because we are authorizing in better quality. I therefore return to Vray properties, and this time I'm going to pass the subdivision to 10,000. And now we are going to restart the rendering to have our final caustic rendering. Okay, once it's good, we switch to Photoshop, but you can also do it on After Effects if you made a video. And I will now open my caustic rendering. Okay, great, we see a lot of information and a very interesting caustic in the rendering. And what is good with this image in 32 bits is that we'll be able to add an exposure effect, which is here in the settings. And we'll be able to play with the exposure to adjust if you want more or less caustics. I can do the same here to offset the contrast of our image. Obviously we lose a little information, but it's very useful to reduce our number of caustics on our rendering. Okay, once we are satisfied, just go to Image, Mode, and switch to 16 bits. Do not merge. And I can now flatten my image. What I'm going to do now is to right click on the layer, duplicate, and choose my crystal layer to transferring my caustics to my render. So you can see here my rendering and caustic path. and I just have to pass my rendering in the mode type that I want. I think that to have something good, I will choose lighten. And we have something a little, maybe a little strong, so I can just adjust the opacity. I can go back if I want in the other window, the caustic window, and modify the caustic if the caustic are not as I want, maybe too strong or less. Then it's up to you to make your adjustment, play with the mask to soften your rendering and create the final image that you want. Okay guys, it's over for this caustic tutorial. I hope you've learned a lot of things. Don't forget the thumb up and to subscribe. And you can as always find this complete scene on my Patreon. See you soon for the next tutorial guys. Bye.